Wishes.
And this is our latest video, and it's a
haul.
We haven't done one for ages. I can't remember the last time we did a haul. But obviously we've just come back from Disney. I've still got my ears on.
You still got your ears on.
If you see another one, we've just done another one, which was an unboxing, and obviously we got these in them, so I've still got them on. But yeah, we thought because we bought a few things while we were out there, we thought we'd do a bit of a haul because we hadn't done one for ages. So, where do you want to start?
Start with that top thing.
This one.
Yeah.
So, we've just been to Disneyland Paris, as you know, and for anybody that hasn't been to Disneyland Paris, and that possibly has been to Florida, or even a first timer, you can buy what's called a photo pass. When you go to Florida, a lot of it, especially when you're from the UK, a lot of the time it's called Memory Maker there, and it's done. It's part of your pass. But in Disney, this cost €69. 69.99, I think it was. It should say on there.
Yes.
Yeah, 69.99, and you get a pass on a lanyard, which you can carry. And you can also get two.
Yep, two of these little ones.
So three of your party can all have a photo pass if you all go. It was ideal for us because I kept the master one, and then Alice took the other one when her and Lucy disappeared and had fun. A lot of Big Thunder Mountain photographs. The one thing that I will say about it is, unfortunately, in Disneyland Paris, there's not many photo pass opportunities. They don't have the photographers walking around in the parks. They don't have any photo opportunities, next to the castle or next to any rides or anything like that. So €69 we felt was very, very expensive for what we got. I suppose, to be fair, because the girls used it a lot for Big Thunder Mountain, I think we ended up with about 8 or 9 photographs. So if you work that out, it's worked out about €8 per photograph. And you only get a digital copy. You don't get any printed out or anything like that. So you've got to gauge it. You've got to work out whether or not you think it's worth it. I personally probably won't get another one. But if I'd have taken my annual pass with me, which I actually left at home, which I can't believe I did that.
That was
so annoying. I want to say that you get the photo pass for €49, which does bring it down a lot more reasonable, and then, it does probably work out a lot better value. But if you're buying a photo pass for €69, I would not say that it's worth the money at the moment, hoping that because Disney's taken over Disneyland Paris, that we're going to start seeing more photographers there.
Yeah, and because there's more, rides coming in, hopefully there'll be more, with photos on the rides.
Because there's not many rides that have the photo opportunities on it, really, to be fair.
But there was only really Buzz and Big Thunder
that we went on that had them. So there's only so many photographs you can take of yourself on, 2 rides. But I just thought I'd give you a bit of information. If anybody wants to know any more, you can just message us and, I'll give you a bit more information. It's really easy to do. All you do is just download the app, and you put that code in at the back, and then it brings you up with your account. And then every time you go on a ride or have your photograph taken, you go to the booth where you will buy the photographs, and they scan that and they put your number of your photograph. So you still have to remember the number of your photograph. And then you go to the booth, you give them this, they scan it, and they attach it to that photograph. And then within 20 minutes it appears. It was pretty much instantaneously when we did it. As soon as we sort of gone to the booth, it was there as soon as we walked away. So the photos are good quality, but it just feels like there's not enough opportunities for the photos. So until they get a few more, then we don't think it's worth it. So that was the first thing. While we're on photos.
While we're on photos, we went to Planet Hollywood in Paris.
Yeah, in the Disney Village.
Disney Village. And they come round and they do photos. So we got this photo. So there's Mum, Lucy, me and Dad. So I really like this photo.
Yeah.
It made me happy.
We got 2 photographs. We got one which Lucy's taken of just the girls. So there were, I think they're 8x10s. They look like 8x10s. So we got 2 photographs and then 2 key rings with the same pictures on for €25. So we didn't think that were bad really, because you get the physical photos and the key rings. Yeah. Me and Alice have done it before. The last time that we went to Disneyland Paris, we got ours done, so we sort of knew what to expect. And with the, I don't know.
So somewhere probably.
And with the key ring, on the back of the key ring, I think it gives you, I want to say 10% off any merchandise or in. I didn't realise it was Dad that showed me. I've been walking around with that key ring on my keys for the last year, not realising that we would get a discount in Planet Hollywood. So yeah, on the back it shows you discount that you can get. So that's another added bonus as well.
I had a really nice burger.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood, for anybody that's not been in. Obviously, people that are aware of us know that Alice is celiac, which means that obviously we've got to be really careful about where she eats. Disneyland Paris isn't the best place for allergies. We're quite open and honest about that. It is getting better, and this trip, we had the dining plan again, and the breakfast wasn't in our hotel. We stayed at Sequoia Lodge, but the breakfast wasn't in the hotel. It was actually in. I can't remember what it's called. The bit where you go in through Hollywood, through
the Brown
Walt
Derby
Disney
bit. On the right hand side.
It's the restaurant goes all the way through. It's a quick service restaurant, and that's where we had breakfast. So we didn't really hold out much hope when we got there. But then when we asked for if they had gluten free, then out comes this little magic tray. And if you follow us on social media, you will have seen the photograph, and it had
toast. Well, it had bread and jam, and it had cookies and these little shortbread things. Yeah. It had 2 cakes,
and then you got a hot drink and a cold drink.
But I only had a cold drink.
Yeah, so
there were cans of apple juice, and they were amazing.
So you could either get apple or orange juice
or
water. They were the cold fresh drinks, and then the hot drink you could have tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. And for those of us that weren't gluten-free, you could have a selection of either a savoury or a sweet. The sweet was very similar to what she had.
Yeah, it was a pan of chocolate and like a bread roll.
And
jam.
Like biscuits, I think it was. And then the savoury one was like, it was called an omelette burger. Very similar to McDonald's in the sense that it was like, it had an omelette on it. It was like... a muffin type thing, but it were a brioche roll.
It had like a sausage in, didn't it?
No, it didn't have sausage. It had omelette, cheese, and the brioche roll.
Yeah, because you had a white cheese.
Yeah, white cheese. And then you got either a croissant or a pan of chocolate, and then the drinks were the same. So that were really good on the dining plan. We were really impressed with that, especially because it obviously gluten-free for Alice, because when we stayed at the Hotel B&B last year, it was a bread roll that she got, and which had been zapped in the microwave, so it was hard on the outside and soft on the middle, and a yoghurt. That was literally it. That's all she could have. So it was really good to actually have a nice breakfast. So we're really impressed with that. But again, any further questions that anybody wants to ask us, all his contact details are down below, so you can message us through social media, or there's our email address, or you can leave a comment down below and we'll answer your questions. So if you've got any queries about anything that we talk about, then just give us a message. Yeah.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
So there is what's the
is it called the gallery?
Yeah, there's the Disney gallery there.
Yeah, there's a shop in the Disney Village that does artwork, a bit like the one on Main Street in Florida.
We've got 2 prints. We've got a Peter Pan one and a Prince John one with Sir Hiss, which, I mean, both of them are great films.
Yeah, and you basically go in. They sell all artwork in there that you can buy, on the spot, but these are to order, so these are getting shipped out to us, and you can choose the size of the picture, so there's a small, a medium and a large one. You can choose to have a frame with it or not, And obviously, depending on what you choose is dependent on the price. We went for a middle range prints, and they were €17.99,
which is not bad.
Yeah, and the shipping
was €6, which is
that's really
amazing.
good actually to say. Shipping from France. I don't know how long they'll take, so we will keep you updated as to when we get them. We'll put something on social media, but we're quite looking forward to those coming through. And sort of staying on the whole print side of it, and we got this from the same shop. So the old-fashioned posters.
These are the ones that are like they're on the
entrance, aren't they, as you come in? So on the entrance of Disneyland Paris, there's all old-fashioned posters, and these are what you can get.
I'll say what's on the back. So we have Euro Disneyland Railroad, so that's the train that goes all the way around. It's a Small World, Space Mountain, Peter Pan's Flight, the Ice Cream Parlour, Adventureland, Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the
Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Yeah, the Sleeping Beauty Castle, Big Thunder Mountain, Phantom Manor, and the Orbitron. And what's that? Oh, that's the Main Street Limousine. So that it goes around.
So you get all. You get 12 posters. I'd count then. You get all 12 posters, and it was €30. So actually, I don't think, because I was I wanted the castle, and I wanted Phantom Manor as well. But when you work out sort of the price of those, because you can buy these on the same thing that Alice was just talking about, you can buy them individually. So for $17.99, you can buy it individually. Admittedly, it will be better quality than maybe what these are printed on. But for €30, you can have the whole lot. So I got the whole lot. So I'm really looking forward to finding somewhere
where are we going to put
these
them?
up.
Because we have no room left on our walls.
We keep getting all this Disney art, which is fantastic. But then it's like, where do we put it? Yeah. But yeah, we'll still find somewhere.
Okay, should we do these next?
Yeah.
So, with the massive collection that we have behind here, we bought some Tsum-Tsums.
Yeah.
So these are the Mulan ones. So we have Mulan. She has a little flower in her hair from Reflection. Oh God.
It says it on. The good thing about these is they've started actually putting the names on the things. So this is Li Shang.
That's the guy that she falls
in love with.
We've got Mushu. Who's my favourite?
He is so underrated as a character. He is. Underrated. He really is. I think he is, because he don't get much attention, I don't think, and I think he's absolutely fantastic. I love Eddie Murphy, but he's just fantastic as Mushu. That's all I'm going to say.
Pain and Panic don't get enough recognition.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. This is Khan the horse. We have Cricket. This is one of the only ones. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Cricky. Sorry.
Yeah. But then again, it could be like the whole tick and tock in, because in France, Chip and Dale, believe this or not, they call him Tick and Tock.
Tick and Tack.
Tick and Tack, sorry. So, and I don't get why they do that, why they change it from Chip and Dale. So I'm just wondering if it is actually Cricket, but they call him Cricky.
Well, I've always heard him say Cricket because he doesn't really have a name.
No.
And then this is, oh God, no, that's definitely in French because it's
Father Zoo.
Yeah, it's
Mulan's dad, isn't it?
It's Far. It's just because it's Far Mulan.
Right. Okay. So creased at the back there. So yeah, they were €5.99, which I think that's more expensive than what we pay here, because I think we pay $3.99, so I think that work out about £4.50, which is quite a bit more. But I've not seen the Mulan ones, and then of course I bought them, and then what popped up on Instagram the very same day, within about half an hour, advertising the Mulan ones, so I could have bought them at home cheaper. But anyhow, I bought them from Disneyland Paris.
Yes. So we are going to do a second part, maybe a third part, because there's a lot.
You know what it's like when we do hauls, they never last 2 minutes. So we'll say ta-ta for now.
TTFN.
Yeah. Right.